Welcome back to the show. It's famous for being one of the best walleye fisheries in North America, if not the best in the world. But Mille Lake is also one of our state's true visual wonders. In fact, our next guest pays tribute to the area's more scenic side with a new book. In Mille, photographer Doug Bennington features nearly 100 snapshots that capture the changing moods of the lake. And Doug is here to tell us how we put it all together. Hello, Doug. Welcome. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better book to talk about. Truly, probably my favorite lake in all of the world. Absolutely love it, and I make no secret about that. I was asking Doug about the cover here, and I noticed that there's a picture of Frederickson's Romina, and yeah, you know Chip Frederickson? Oh yeah, that's Chip on the cover. I knew it right away. Tell us about the book and your relationship with Mille and why you decided to make this book.
Certainly. Well, just a little history behind me. I was born and raised in Chicago. Grew up there, went to Southern Illinois University and got my degree in cinema and photography. And worked in Chicago for a few years after I graduated. And when I decided to leave the Chicagoland area and make the move up here, it was based on fishing with my dad. He brought me up here.
A lot of Chicagoans that tell the same story. It's the lakes up here they fall in love with. How long ago was that your dad would bring you up here fishing?
That was in the early 90s. So he turned me on to Mille and fell in love with the place from the early 90s. So back then I got sick of the traffic in Chicago and decided I want to make the break and get out of there and do something different. So
although rush hour around Isle and Waukon can be pretty tough sometimes, right? Compared to Chicago.
Yeah,
we're looking at a few pictures in the book. And tell the folks, Doug, you took all of these photographs, right?
That is correct.
Wow. How did you learn? Are you a professional photographer by trade?
No, I'm not. Actually, I was in the business, working in commercial, working as a photo assistant.
So you do know quite a bit. You do know aperture speed and all that. You just didn't take your digital camera out and get these marvelous photographs because they are works of art.
Well, I appreciate that very much.
Your favorite images from the book?
Oh, I really enjoy the cover a lot with Chip Frederickson's on the cover.
He didn't threaten you to put you on the cover, did he? He's a big dude. No, he's a great guy. Really is. Yeah, that is a great shot. How many takes did it take to get a picture of him on the jet ski like that?
Actually, that's a great question. I probably fired off about 400 images. I filled up a full digital card.
Just of him on the jet ski?
That's correct. So
wow.
I've spent an inordinate amount of time on the PC going through all those images to finally whittle down to my favorite one, which was that.
We're looking at a great montage of photographs from the book, and they're not all of the water. They're not all on the lake. There are a lot of images on shore. How did you train your eye to find these images?
Well, basically it was no rhyme or reason. I would just go out. I love to go out and run around the lake and just let things unfold. And if I see something that has beautiful light hitting it, I'll just go after that particular image. So it's just, again, going around and whatever captures my eye. Sometimes I might just go out and shoot wildlife. Other times I go shoot old farm equipment. Other times I go out in the boat or scenic overlook and just look for things to unfold, and whatever captures my eye, I would...
I want to hold this shot up. I didn't notice if we had it in the montage or not. I've driven by Eddie's thousands of times and know his launch boats, know their launch boats, I should say, and never have I seen them look so beautiful as you captured it here. It really is. I mean, it really is a wonderful image and very artistically done. I've never looked at a launch boat to be artistic before.
Well, I appreciate that. You know, part of that too is I shot with some special software. It's called Photo Stitch software.
Oh, okay.
So I did a panoramic where I took 3 images, one on the left, the center, and on the right side, and then they're all digitally stitched together, and then I spread that out across 2 pages. So.
Absolutely beautiful. Matter of fact, I will be at Miramar fishing this weekend. I absolutely love the lake, and when I saw this, and I know, and I'll get this plug in, you don't have to be real familiar with Mille to appreciate great photography. Thank you so much for coming in.
Well, thank you very much.
Congratulations on the book.
You bet. Thank you.
You can find Doug Bennington's photo book, Mille, in bookstores everywhere. Now we're going to send it over to Corbin for more on the show. Corbin.